there are a ton of new fall finds this year at World Market. This beaded pumpkin, which is kind of a different take on like the neutral boho pumpkin. It's basically 2 signs for the price of 1. Like, I feel like this is a super full piece of garland for only $20. This I'm definitely picking up. Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Katie. I live in Orlando and I make all shopping and shop with me videos, home decor and DIY home decorating videos. 4 times a week you'll find me here on my channel shopping at all my favorite stores like Target, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, World Market, IKEA, Pottery Barn, to everything in between to show you what is new, sales and clearance deals, and tons of festive seasonal decor. Today I'm really excited because we are back at World Market. I don't shop here too often. They don't get new items that much, so I try to come here like once a season to show you everything that is new. So today we're going to be looking at all of the fall, and if they have any Halloween decor, we'll be looking at that too, and that is what is on the agenda today. So if you are excited, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell, and I'll have links to my recent room transformations if you're interested in seeing how our new house has transformed since we moved in. We are in the thick of it in our newest transformation that we're working on, and I can't wait to share it with you in just a few weeks. But if you're excited to see the fall and maybe Halloween decor at World Market, just stay right where you are because we're gonna head inside right now. Alrighty, I just got into World Market and there is a ton of new fall decor, lots of fall wreaths, decorative pumpkins, so much fun stuff, and there's some fun like fall food, so I might point out some of that too. But let's get started because there are a ton of new fall finds this year at World Market. Okay, it still says that they're looking for new products, but the shelves are pretty much full and there's lots of new stuff. First thing I noticed was for $14.99, this beaded pumpkin, which is kind of a different take on like the neutral boho pumpkin. We've been seeing a lot of these woven pumpkins for the last few years, but this is the first beaded pumpkin that I have seen and I really like it. My camera like doesn't want to focus on it, but it's super pretty. It does have some like green tones in the beads, so that's definitely something to take note of, but it has the jute top and it's just a different take on that like boho neutral pumpkin, and I like it a lot. Up next for $16.99, they have this really pretty like golden yellow velvet pumpkin. It does have more of like a copper gold stem. I just love like the ruched look. It looks very expensive. Velvet always does, and this is only $16.99. I feel like the prices so far, even though I've only showed 2 items, are pretty good for classic World Market prices, so I'm really excited about that one as well. Then there is this woven pumpkin. This one is $20. A little bit of a different shape. I feel like it's kind of like mixed between like a star fruit and apple and a pumpkin shape. This one is $20 and definitely a different weaving technique than we've seen at any of the other stores. So they have this woven pumpkin, and then down here they have this woven pumpkin. This one kind of has a mix of this same weaving style, and then it kind of has these braids going down it. I really like the tall pumpkin, so it's just a tall version. This one's also $20. If you are someone who likes to change out your seat cushions seasonally, they always have a lot of great options here at World Market. These are each $20. The first one is like a really soft and comfy, almost Sherpa-like material, and a really pretty like burnt orangey brown color. Then they have this one, which is like a fall floral. It has like the cobalts, so the nice jewel tones, and then it has the nice like mustard yellow and burnt orange with these burnt orange tassels. They do have the ties on the back, so you can easily put them onto your chairs, and these are really fun to change out for every single season. These are pretty affordable. My only gripe with them is that they don't have removable covers, so just keep that in mind. Here is another pumpkin that they have. This one reminds me a lot of some of the ones I saw at Walmart, and it is made out of foam. So at $24.99, this isn't my favorite, but it has this like cracked gold look. So I don't know, I just feel like the price is not matching the quality with this particular pumpkin, but I really do like all the other ones I've seen so far. For $24.99, this is a standard size table runner. It has some gray striping, and then it's embroidered with some green and orange pumpkins. Then for $34.99, they have this one that says Gather. Again, all embroidered. This one has like the acorns and a bunch of different tones. It's more of like a white on the back with all the different like fall yellows and oranges, and then it does have this nice detailing on the bottom. For $29.99, I really like this thankful sign. It's like a box sign, so you could have it standing up or you could hang it, but it's just really pretty. It's like all one piece of metal that is woven to say thankful, which is perfect for fall Thanksgiving time. This next section has so many pumpkins I love. These Sherpa pumpkins are very popular. This says small boucle pumpkin. This is $6.99. Then they have the large boucle pumpkin for $12.99. These are really popular. We've pretty much seen something like this at every single store we have shopped at. Here is a mini pumpkin. This one's more of like a like almost like a mossy type material, like a Brillo pad. This one is $3.99. And then look at these beautiful braided pumpkins. They are $24.99. They have this really, really pretty tan color and then this really beautiful like golden mustard yellow color, which has been really popular this year, which I've already raved about because it's one of my favorite colors. For $8.99, they have these woven acorns, which are like the true acorn top and then like a woven bottom. They have a brown, like a caramel leather color, and then green. I feel like these are fun maybe when they go on clearance. If you do like a woodsy themed Christmas tree, you could come back and grab these. I feel like that would be really fun. World Market is of course known for their like worldly sourced items, so I'm not surprised to see these really pretty glass pumpkins, but I don't feel like they had these last year. I love this amber colored one. It's also kind of like sparkly if you look at it really closely. Then they also have like an orange swirly one, a pretty neutral one, just like a bunch of different colors. They're of course going to be all a little bit different because they are hand blown glass, and all of these are $12.99. They do have more colorful options too if that's what you use for your decor. For $20, they also have these really cute dressed up fall squirrels. I feel like these are really fun to add on to like entryway tables or onto maybe like a table centerpiece. It's kind of like the fall take on the Easter bunny. Here are some more fabric pumpkins. Each of these are $10. They do have the shorter, rounder version and then a taller version, but each are $10. These come in the yellow, a really nice burnt orange, as well as a neutral cream. For $14.99, I really like this sign that says give thanks. It says give thanks on one side, and then on the other side says happy harvest. These double-sided signs are fun for if you have like a kitchen island, because on each side you could see maybe the different messages, or for like an entryway table, you could always like spin it around depending on what you wanted to say that day. It's basically two signs for the price of one. If you thought the pumpkins stopped there, you would be incorrect. There's a ton more different shapes and colors of the hand-blown glass pumpkins, and then these really pretty like different textured braided pumpkins. These ones are kind of like rope woven pumpkins. They have this large white one for $34.99. Then they do have these smaller green ones that are $20. They come in a couple different colors. Here's another look at the different colors and sizes that these come in. These are really different. I haven't seen a pumpkin like this anywhere else, so I really, really love these ones. If you like to do more like fall woodland decor, they have a lot of different items for that too. Like they have this like mini woven fox. They have a couple different like mushroom type items. They have these little wooden mushrooms that are $20. Just a bunch of different like mushroom clusters, and then they also have like woven ones that have some glitter accents. So there's definitely some decor options if you like to do the more like woodland theme. For $34.99, they do have a fun embroidered fox pillow. I like how like the nose is kind of coming off and it has this nice ruffle, and this does have a removable cover. Then they also have this one which kind of has like a geometric fall colored shag woven into it, also for $34.99. For $20, they have a couple different autumn signs. They have this one that says gather with a grateful heart with orange background, or autumn leaves and pumpkin please, like super classic fall saying, again for $20 with the yellow on the back. Here's a really good look at a bunch of the other fall pillows that they have. They kind of have them all stacked on here. This like fall tree is really, really cool. Kind of reminds me of like the tree of life, but with all different embroidered leaves, a lot of like different foliage colors in there for $34.99. This really, really beautiful woven yellow pillow. It's like a really chunky knit for $34.99. And then right here they have a super neutral pumpkin pillow. Again, $34.99. These do all have removable covers, and I love all the embroidery in there. They have a ton of wreaths that I'm going to show you. This is the first one. It has all like pale yellow colored berries. This one doesn't have a price on it though, unfortunately, but it's probably between $30 to $40. And then look at this mirror. This is the vintage style vanity mirror. It's $149. Definitely, hello, a huge dupe for the Anthropologie mirror. It's really, really pretty, and it's a good size. It's 24 by 34, so it'd be great for like a bathroom or an entryway. This is such a pretty mirror, and the gold color is like a really beautiful like cool toned champagne, so it looks very expensive. I wanted to mention this moss on the bottom because if you do like to do that like woodsy woodland decor that I was just talking about, I feel like this is fun to grab as a table runner or on an entryway table or a media console, kind of like they have it here. You can buy this big roll of moss for $40. $10. Here are a bunch of different fall garlands. So there's this like pom-pom garland, then there's this one with like mushrooms, squirrels, and pumpkins, this one that has all the pumpkins, and then just the pretty just beads. This is honestly great to maybe watch out for when the fall stuff starts to go on clearance. I like to put these beads on my Christmas tree. So these are $16.99 for the fall collection, but just something to think of. For $10, they have this wood leaf garland. You can see it on the back there. It reminds me a lot of the pumpkin garland that we found at Walmart. If you missed that video, I'll have it linked down below. But it's just like varying tones of different colored brown leaves. And that one was pumpkins. And I just feel like it's fun for the front of like an entryway table or a media console, just to kind of add like instead of a garland, or you could add this on to a like green garland to make it more fall appropriate. Along with the new fall decor, they have a bunch of new fall florals and wreaths, so I want to show you those too. I love buying florals and wreaths here. They're not the cheapest, but I feel like the quality is really good. So sometimes you have to, I always talk about the cost per use, like how many uses or how many years can you get out of an item, so that might help justify the cost. Look at all these new wreaths. First one is this one for $30. I love all the different colors, all of the fall foliage on here. It definitely just needs like a little bit of fluffing, but it also has like the berries, acorns, it has pine cones, so all the things that you love in a fall wreath for $30. Then down here for $35, they have this one, which is all the different like fall berries, and then it has these green leaves. I just love all the varying tones of like yellows, oranges, yellows. I already said yellows, oranges, and reds, and everything in between. And this one is $35. It's nice and open in the middle too, so you could add a little sign or a bow if you don't want to have such like a gaping hole in the middle. It's also good to have a big hole though, in case you have like the Ring doorbell or like a peephole or something like that that you don't want to obstruct. The most expensive one is this one, which is like that wood chip type wreath, so like it's all like really hard and preserved. There are some acorns in here and berries and some really beautiful purple and green tones. They have this really pretty candle holder. It's almost like a brushed black and brass color, and then it has 3 little candle holders, but they're all pumpkin shaped. This is really pretty and unique. I haven't seen anything like this anywhere else. I also love the little leaves that are on the top of the pumpkins. This whole thing is $80. If perhaps this whole stand is too big, but you like the idea of the pumpkin candle holders, they do sell more of like an individual version, but this is in a copper color, so it's a little bit different, and this is $14.99, but it's pretty much the same size and basically like the exact same thing that's on there. It's just a little bit of a different color. They have this turkey candle holder for $24.99, and then down here they have a few other little pumpkin candle holders. These are $5.99, good price on that. And then they do have like a bigger stand version of these little individual pumpkins. So I like how they sell them kind of like individually if you don't want the whole stand, but you still like the idea. They do have some stems that match the wreaths we just saw. So like this one for $7.99. This is how much you get. I feel like you get quite a good amount for $7.99, and I feel like this would add a lot of really good color and blend in well with any arrangements that you might have had for like summer. You can just easily transition arrangements that you already have with getting affordable picks like this. For $10, they also have these stem sets. You get a bunch in here, and this comes in 3 really pretty colors. So like this rust terracotta color, the pretty golden color, and then this nice like beigey cocoa brown color. I think that this adds a lot of texture, and again, like I just said with the greens, it makes it easier to mix into arrangements that you already have and make them more seasonally appropriate. Here is the Queen Anne's lace bundles that they have. These are $7.99. You get a bunch in here. Hearth and Hand has some as well, but I really like these ones. And then they also have this. They just like seriously have so many different fall florals. Like there's just tables and tables and tables. Look at all of the fall florals. For $45, they have these really fun like woodland door hangers. So they have this fox one, and then down here they have an owl. Each of these are $45. They also have garlands that match the wreaths that we were looking at. These are each $20. You get a ton on here. Like, I feel like this is a super full piece of garland for only $20. For $14.99, they have these pumpkin shaped candles. They come in all different scents. So I have like pumpkin sage, vanilla pumpkin, pumpkin cider, and then this one is the traditional pumpkin spice. On top of everything I just showed you, they have all these like pumpkin foods and then like fun fall table setting items. So they have these like table center pieces. I really like these because some people still like to do like place settings, and I feel like when you do a whole table runner it makes it difficult. So these table center pieces are fun. This one's like fully beaded. It's really pretty. This one is $50. For $50 they have it very similarly but more with like a burlap on the back instead of like the white linen. Then they have this pumpkin version that's like pumpkins and sunflowers. They always have these table center pieces, which I really like because I feel like these are really hard to find. For $24.99 they have a really adorable classic pumpkin cookie jar. Really good size. One thing that I love over here in the kitchen section is this giant pumpkin cutting board. Look how big it is compared to my hand. It's so nice. It's like an inch thick. It's $34.99, and I think for like a fall charcuterie board or just use as decoration, it's so beautiful. Then they have like autumn pumpkin appetizer plate sets, and then salad plate sets and dinner plates. They also have matching mugs, and they're not too expensive, so it's kind of an affordable way to make like a seasonal set of dishes. They are ceramic, which is nice, so they will definitely last, and they are dishwasher and microwave safe. One of my favorite things that they have all year round, but especially for the fall, are these soup mixes. They have one that like serves 9, they have one that serves 4, or like different size groups, but these are like all the spices that you would need, and then it tells you what else you have to add in. But this is really good if you're like me and you're worried about like under seasoning or over seasoning things. They have so many different flavors of soup too. I have tried the minestrone, also the loaded baked potato, spicy tortilla. You can't go wrong with any of these soup mixes. And because it's World Market, they have items from all over the world. So they have this spice apple French beverage, so it's from France, and it's just like a limited time thing that they have here, and it's not alcoholic. So I'm also really interested in picking this up because I am just looking for like all of the good like mocktail non-alcoholic things right now. Ooh, it looks like right here they have a cranberry lime version. That would be really good. But this one, I feel like I could make like a non-alcoholic apple sangria or something. This sounds so good. If you're a tea drinker, this is definitely the place to come. They always have a bunch of different teas. Right now they have like these maple pumpkin, pumpkin spice, hot apple cider, apple pie chai. All of these sound so delicious. They also have different coffee beans and then coffee creamers. So they have like the nut pods creamers. These can be really hard to find. And then different like oat creamers, ton of different fall flavors of like the Tirani syrups. They have all the flavors of the Tirani syrups here too. They also have like pecan pie fillings, s'mores pie fillings, and then really fun like little mini bundt pan sets, like just tons of stuff for baking. This I'm definitely picking up, the pumpkin chocolate chip quick bread mix. I am dying to have some pumpkin bread, but they just have so much stuff like pumpkin pie filling, pumpkin scones, all the fall foods. If you're wondering, this is what I'm picking up: the pumpkin spice scones, the bread mix, and I really want to try this spiced apple drink. Well, there you guys have it, all of the new fall decor for 2022 from World Market. I cannot wait to hear what you think about everything down below. I know some of you really love it here. Some of you don't think to shop here, so I hope that you guys gained some inspiration. You can shop World Market items online as well, so be sure to check out their website, and I'll leave the store locator down below. If you haven't shopped at World Market, I'll leave their store locator so you can see maybe if you have one near you. It's such a fun store with all the seasonal foods from all over the world. You can just find so many cool items. I just love shopping here. If you haven't yet and you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you don't miss all of my upcoming transformations. I love you all so much. Fall decorate with me and big fall decor haul coming really soon, maybe next week. I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for shopping with me. Bye guys!